Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. The show will begin in 10 minutes.
Come on down to Jimmy Sports Lounge. Come on down tonight. Come on. Come on down to Jimmy Sports Lounge. Everything's gonna be all right. Come on down to Jimmy Sports Lounge. Come on down today. Come on down to Jimmy Sports Lounge. It's a great place to stay.
Welcome to the Cave Crew Radio pre-show. We are about to go live on cavecrewradio.com, YouTube and Facebook. Please share the show and remember to like, subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss a thing. And please leave us your comments too. Get ready. It's going to be another big show with all the latest hot topics, pop culture and weird news. Ladies and gentlemen, and I use that term loosely, here are your hosts, DK and the Big B.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is DK. It's great to be here with you on the pre-show for Cave Crew Radio. About to go live in about 9 minutes or so, 8.5 if you watch the clock on the screen. Joining me back this week after stranding me with Jimmy and his fucking weirdos when I broadcasted live from Jimmy's Sports Lounge last week is the Big B.
Hi there.
Oh, I know I'm still coughing too, so get ready.
It's gonna be all night long. I'm gonna be muting and coughing, and you'll hear more about that on the regular show in my epicenter, but it's gonna be.
Yeah, I feel okay, but I've been coughing and shit too. So, ladies and gentlemen, good show tonight. I think we got a good lineup for you. We got Mike Jolitz lined up, and but Big B's been away. He was away from this show. He was away from Pucks and Pints. Missed a good show. A really feverish pace on Pucks and Pints last week.
I did listen.
Yeah, so you'll be back with things to say.
Yes, I listened not live, but later on I listened. Thank you, Stu. He says get well soon. So I did listen to the Pucks and Pints show, and last Friday while you were broadcasting from Jimmy's Sports Lounge, I tuned in like very briefly because I was really sick. And I saw some craziness going on between Jay Vegas getting up and trying to get people and Jimmy getting up and going back. And
Stinky Bum. You haven't met him yet.
Right. Okay.
And the Newfies, we really got to get there at some point just to experience the weirdness of this place. Like you and I are big on nicknames and show names and stuff, but that bar is, it's better than Cheers. And welcome, Stu. Thank you for hanging out with us for a little bit tonight.
Yeah, we need to. I got to get up to Canada, and then we have to get there. How far is that from you?
It's about 9 hours, but we'll figure a way to get there. Because it's like a American Horror Story. It's like a carnival. It's not typical Canada for even me, but it's the perfect marriage for our show. Like for you and me to get up there and do a show, right? I think it'd be great. Can you imagine the guest interviews?
Oh, it would be an awesome night. I mean, the drinks would be flowing, people would be coming in and out. When I did the metal show, I broadcasted 2 live. I promoted and I put on 2 live shows with live bands at a club. And we had a table set up. We broadcast live, and in between bands, we were talking and bullshitting. People were coming up to the table. We were drinking all night long. On the second one, during the last band, our table got destroyed. So these live events can be a lot of fun.
A lot of fun. I can't wait.
You never know who's going to come up and say hi and talk
we've been
shit.
Talking about doing this for like ever. So, and by the way, ladies and gentlemen, I had to cancel a show because of laryngitis. My wife has bronchitis. Big B is ill. It is not COVID 19. There's no need to wear a mask. Drink your orange juice and carry on.
Yeah, I took a rapid, turned out negative. My older son was sick. He went and took he got a PCR from his doctor. He's negative, so nothing COVID related. Just
Guess what's back? The common cold and flu.
the common cold and flu is what I had the flu. Again, we'll
Same
get
here.
more into it in my epicenter because I'm on things and I'm drinking things that I shouldn't. So it should be an interesting night.
Oh, this could be good. By the end of the show, you could be like, "Oh, I can't wait." You may say a show name when you're astrally projecting.
Maybe, who knows?
I can't wait because I've lost it before too. You just kind of woo. I didn't realize I was quite so tipsy.
Yeah, so we'll see. We have my wife is upstairs preparing the drink of the night. I have no
Oh,
idea
I
what it
forgot all
is.
about that. See, I didn't have that last week.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but she's excited. It contains Captain Morgan's spiced rum.
There you go. So you'll sleep well. You'll sleep well by the end of the show. Yeah. So last week they were playing fucking cornhole in the background, and it's like the if you go to one of those all inclusive resorts, like it's not just a board and you're throwing. He's got fucking plants up, and he's got. But the one thing you don't do yet is serve food. They got to get him.
Wait, how does he not serve? He's got like live bands there. They do a whole bunch of stuff. How do they not serve food? At least just like microwavable pizzas and shit. At the very least.
Yeah, some. He's got. We should send that dude from Bar Rescue.
Yeah.
Robert Irvin, Restaurant Impossible, whatever it is, to save it and redefine it, and because he does a lot of good shit, right? He's got a lot of charity shit going on, and anyway, still waiting for my hats and shirts, Jimmy.
I can't wait to get a Jimmy shirt.
So is the rest of your hosts that promote you on not just one show but two that were on networks. And
I love
you. I have to apologize, Big B, because I got an email from the owner at Alternative Twist Radio.
Oh no.
That I was mispronouncing alternate twist, and I tried to explain to him I've been under a lot of pressure and duress. We're not used to this, so I have now pronounced a stinger that we can play either before or after. I'll probably play it before I do introduce you.
Okay.
So I can never screw up again, Mike. I think that's your name. It might be Frank, but I'm sure you'll send me an email.
So it's Alternative Twist Radio?
Yeah, Alternative Twist Radio and Pulse Talk Radio. And then I don't even want to say it because I'm going to get it wrong. There was another one emailed us today that wants both shows. It's called like Backstage Radio or something like that. So there's too many of them, and we appreciate it. I don't understand why it took Pucks and Pints to get the attention to get Cave Crew Radio, but I love. I repost their promotions if you ever. Not for sensitive ears.
Yes, not definitely. We're not for sensitive ears. And to those at Alternative Twist Radio, this is something I've dealt with for years. DK cannot pronounce shit.
No, I'm terrible.
Don't be offended if he pronounces your name wrong. He pronounced my name wrong. He pronounces everything wrong.
Yeah. Not that you don't get a story and start going a swoosh.
Well, yes, of course. I can't pronounce foreign things.
Yeah.
But yes. So
don't get it on though. You got to give me a little bit of credit here. But anyway, we got to start the show. I really do have a lot going on behind the scenes here, ladies and gentlemen. But we're gonna hit on the radio right now, And actually, Pulse Talk and Alternative Twist didn't hear any of this until I hit this button. But they'll feel good when we go live.
Air traffic control, bring in New York. Roger that. Bring in Canada. 10-4. Gentlemen, we have liftoff.
The show is about to start.
Roger, we have liftoff.
In 3, 2, 1.
This is Radio.
When the world turned their back on men with a dream and savage yearning within them, legions compelled by passion that knows no boundary, a consuming flame that defies plausible explanation, battling the forces of domestication, they find the courage to band together to experience the awesome power of being
I say this with all due respect.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Tonight's broadcast of the masculine feminist has been commandeered by the secret society No Ma'am.
Gonna go to a place like a shot and a beer, steak, man. Saying we can stop, get pancakes, and then we'll get laid, all right?
Why do you drink ice cold beer on a hot day?
Mr. Clevin, what else are you gonna do with it?
To alcohol, the cause of and solution to all of life's problems.
The Yankees are champions of baseball. It's a power goal.
This is Cave Crew Radio.
Well, it doesn't look like the Yankees will be champions of baseball this year, ladies and gentlemen, but that's for another time. My name is DK. I'm live in my cave from Windsor, Ontario, Canada. It is great to be here with you live on YouTube, live on Facebook, seems to be working, and of course, live on cavecrewradio.com. We got a big show ahead for you, ladies and gentlemen. We got the return of my co-host finally, not leaving me out in this wild anomaly I was into last week. And we got a great show. But I got in a little bit of poo-poo last week. So, or this week, I guess it was. So what I want to do is I just want to let you people know we have 2 new syndicated radios that we're playing on, and they are...
Cave Crew Radio is now streaming on Alternative Twist Radio and Pulse Talk Radio and at cavecrewradio.com.
Thank you, helper. That was much appreciated. Alternative Twist Radio, damn it. Frank, Brian, Fred, I got it right. And for all of you listening over on those 2 networks, welcome to the show. But the show is not live, and the show is not real until this happens, ladies and gentlemen.
And now, he is the king of the sovereign county of Urian Stench and Stenchlandia, the commander-in-chief of the Water Gypsies, the self-proclaimed president of the United States, a university graduate, and always the epicenter of something. Ladies and gentlemen, His Royal Highness Big B.
Yes, live from Queens, New York, I am King B, your president-elect of the United States of America and king of Stenchlandia. And as always, the epicenter of something.
The Water Gypsies.
And, well, you are the Duke of the Earl. You are the Earl of Stench, who is in charge of the Water Gypsies. But as always, I am the epicenter of something This week, I'm the epicenter of coughing, apparently, and the epicenter of recovery. As noted last week, I was not available as I was quite ill. I was started last Wednesday. I started getting sick Thursday, Friday. I messaged DK Friday morning. I said, I ain't going to do it. I'm coughing. I feel like crap. My head, chest is all stuffed up. I felt better Saturday. I said, all right, I'm on recovery. Sunday, I woke up freezing, dizzy, wanted to vomit. I couldn't move. All day I spent like that. So Monday.
Now we have quite frequently criticized other co-hosts on their illnesses, and I mean, you've been through the ringer the past 30 days. What was that thing? Your tooth was replicating, and
I had root canal.
Yeah, but then you told me the roots were like intertwining, like
they were curled. They were
something like that.
Yeah, they were curled and all of that, and they had to get in. I had to go 3 different times for a root canal.
You ever see The Evil Dead? I was thinking of that tree scene.
Yeah, that's what it felt like.
Yeah, where the woman got pierced by the tree. It was like I was so worried about you, and then you came in. Now you got this. Like, you need to get outside and get some fresh air.
Well, I was outside Saturday. Like I said, Saturday I was feeling better. I was outside. I made some smoked chili, and it was really good. I felt good. I was giving out some to my neighbor, and then Sunday I just felt like crap. And then Monday I had to go to the doctor. My wife had to help me. Like, I literally couldn't stand. I was shaky and dizzy, and I couldn't stand. My wife had to help me. We got to the doctor. I basically have the flu. I'm on 3 different prescriptions. One is a steroid, one is an antibiotic, and one is something else.
Can we backstep? Let's backstep for a minute, because let's remember the street carnival, or whatever you were calling it, the block
party.
Yeah. You weren't going to share and associate with anybody.
I said, except my neighbor, my direct neighbor.
So, like, I can see you with the smoked chili. You've got like a styrofoam cup with a plastic spoon, and you're like, hey, Marty, or whatever his name is. And you're going over the fence, and you're like, you got to try this shit.
So it wasn't a styrofoam cup. So it made, when I make smoked chili, it makes a lot. So I have these, like, the plastic takeout containers.
Yeah.
So you save them, you wash them, you save them. So I had a small takeout plastic container. I took some of the chili that I make, because it does make a lot. I took a little bit. I was talking to my neighbor the whole time while it was waiting, while it was smoking and all that.
Well, of course, he's not going to miss out. I'm not going to ignore Big B today. There's fucking free chili coming up.
Well, he was making his own food. I was standing there talking to him while he's making his own food on his grill.
You know what? I got frozen burgers on the fucking grill. I want some of this good shit.
So I told him, I said, when it's done, because it takes, what does it take? 2.5 hours to make, or 3, just say around about 3 hours. It takes about 3 hours to make the chili. And I said, when it's done, I'll give you some. So it was done. I had the little takeout container. I gave some to my neighbor. And I went back inside. It was nighttime.
Now, when you give it to him, do you say, now fuck off?
No. It was his birthday, actually. So he was celebrating his birthday.
Nice to him for a change.
So I gave him some chili, and then he was celebrating with his family. So I went inside.
So everyone else got birthday cake, and he's having smoked chili.
I guess. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't talked to anybody, because since then I've been under the weather.
Of course,
so
he's not running the smoker. I'm not going to talk to Big B. Do you realize when people are fucking using you?
I volunteered to give him the chili. He didn't ask me.
I realize that, but he's hanging by the fence doing the sniff test, right? No, it doesn't smell like much but dog shit outside. I'm not talking to Big B today.
Well, we have a shared driveway, so we don't have a fence.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, so Sunday I woke up, and again,
I have a shared driveway, and I still have a fence.
You have a fence on one side, not the other. If you have a shared driveway, that means you have one driveway between your 2 neighbors, so you have to split your cars.
No, like the driveway is in front, and in our backyards we have fences on all sides.
Oh, our driveways go to the back.
Oh,
so the garage is in the back of the house. So it's one driveway, and then my garage is here, my neighbor's garage is here. So you have to split. So there's no fence up. You can't have a fence in between.
so you have no privacy.
None whatsoever. So my 3 medications, like I said, is a steroid, an antibiotic, and something else that I don't know what it is. They all begin with X's and Z's and shit in it.
Yeah.
But one of them is may cause drowsiness. Don't drive. It will impair you. You will be impaired for driving. Alcohol may increase these symptoms.
But that does not stop you.
Alcohol may increase these symptoms. So by the end of the night, because my wife is still going to come down with the drink of the night, by the end of the night, I may be flying high.
You could be throwing a choo-choo stew with your feet on the desk, and I'm left alone once again. Although they say I'm the crazy one.
I'm already feeling it. I feel a little lightheaded.
Like Jolitz until you've had some alcohol.
I've had as you can see, this is the only thing I've had, and I feel a little lightheaded. So
do
we
you
may be in for a long night.
That fucking green, that shit in the can you were drinking. Remember, you put a scoop in your water.
Yeah, I haven't done that in a while.
You need to pull that off the shelf again.
I think I should.
What was it, like super kale or whatever?
It was just like, green something or other, whatever it is. Yeah, it's like to get your greens in for the day. It's in this, concentrated mix that you put in water.
Yeah, and you throw it in the bottle of water. I'd fucking dry heave here at the other end. But like you were doing well then. You were.
Yeah. I should bring it out again.
Yeah, super carotene or whatever. Richard Simmons put it out. I can't remember what it was.
And in and amongst while this was happening, I have sad news to report.
What's that?
My beer fridge died.
No, that's a catastrophe. The washer goes, the dryer goes, the dishwasher goes. Fuck that. We got time. Let's wait till we have some money or they go on sale. The beer fridge goes. You're fucked.
So while I'm sick, my wife is
like you're in England. You're drinking warm beer and shit.
So while I'm sick, my wife is taking care of me, and I'm asking. In the beer fridge is beer and water, basically. That's the only 2 things I have in there. So I'm asking her, please, can you get me a water while I'm sick? And she's bringing up the water, and it feels a little warm. It's like whatever, I'm too sick to care really. By like the 3rd day, she comes up. Yeah, I think the fridge died. I went in to grab a water for you, and it's piss warm. I said, oh fuck.
You sure you're not hallucinating? So you order a beer fridge and you got 2.
No, I only got 1.
What the fuck happened?
Well, the luck ran out when I got sick, I guess. I didn't do it through a firm. I just went directly through Best Buy.
See, but
I got it within a day. It was supposed to be here next Wednesday.
I know, but if you don't get 2, you get like a gift card or, they're like, we're really sorry for those of us here at Best Buy. Let us treat you to a meal at Red Lobster. Like you've got the most. Are you playing the fucking Powerball, by the way?
My wife plays.
You need to play.
I will say this though. I ordered a hockey shirt for my little one, and it came with the wrong logo, like the right team but the wrong logo. So I messaged. It was shopped on NHL.com, and
did you order that from our link?
No.
Oh fuck!
I didn't know there was a link when I ordered.
All right.
So the shirt came, but again, right logo, right team, wrong logo. So I messaged them and I said, just FYI, you sent me the wrong logoed shirt. I'm going to keep it, but FYI. They're like, oh, so we'll refund you your your shipping, and here's a 30% off discount code for your next purchase. I said, oh, okay, cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Jolitz was in the chat room saying, glad you're better.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Berserker. Jolitz the Berserker. Thank you.
He will be coming up shortly on the show, depending on how Big B's drowsiness is. Ladies and gentlemen, let me present to you the Cave Crew Radio Santa Claus. please send your gift list to him. If you do not get free products, you will receive discounts and other benefits from over 50 retailers and online sellers. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Cave Crew Radio at gmail.com, addressed attention Santa B, with your wish list and your PayPal account. Big B will do the ordering for you, and you may order something. You order a pair of pants and end up with shirts and toques and socks and underwear. Just give it up to Santa B.
I don't know why all that had happened. But it's crazy that it did, and it didn't happen once, it happened 3 times. It's amazing. First, the smoker, I bought one, got one sent to me free. Bought a MacBook Pro, got another one sent to me free. Bought 35 pounds of lump charcoal, wound up with 105 pounds of lump charcoal. It's amazing.
And me, we've lost your hot tub. Remember that? How
I
the
do remember that.
fuck do you lose a hot tub? Mind you, I'm still waiting for my wife to decide, but we will get a free floor out of it. So I guess I do have some benefits too.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. It's Santa B, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a holly jolly Christmas here at Cave Crew Radio, and we welcome all of our listeners at Alternative Twist Radio and Pulse Talk Radio and our Facebook group and YouTube channel to email Big B, and you may get some extra goodies under your tree this year.
You never know what may happen. Yeah. But happy postscript to the story. I ordered a new fridge and it arrived within a day, amazingly enough. So it was chilling. It arrived yesterday and set it up. It was chilling beer and water. So I have my cold beer and I haven't missed a step.
And now you had a Marshall Stack bar fridge before.
I did, and that was one of the first ones that they made, or it was within the first run, because I remember when Marshall announced that they were making a refrigerator to look like a Marshall amp. I was still getting all the metal news and all the music news and all that, so I saw that and I immediately told my wife. I said, "That's what I want for my birthday." So we had to pre-order it, and it took months to get it. So it was within the very first run of them making that refrigerator. And it finally, this was maybe 7 years ago.
Not a bad run.
So, yeah. And it just died last week.
So I'm trying to kind of hold off here, but I'm going to move on to the news. If the necromancer of said coma is not going to arrive.
I'm feeling it, but I'm okay.
No,
I gotta get the story. So hold while the drink arrives.
Oh, the drink has arrived. That's what I was waiting for, ladies and gentlemen. It was just a little late tonight. And
I don't know what this is. First of all,
we don't have Mrs. B on Facebook. Oh, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Let's bring the camera up.
There you go.
Elaborate drink. We got a little tiki in there. Hopefully
this is like a wooden straw too.
Oh geez.
Cherries on this shit. Look at this. There's cherries. And
you're gonna be having a great time over there. And it looks like some orange.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel it on my medication now. Forget this. What is this called?
Can you ask Mrs. B if that is Tang?
This is not Tang. This is called a rum and dew. So I know it's spiced rum, Captain Morgan's. What else? Orange juice and Mountain Dew.
Okay. It looks a little bit like Tang. Yeah, I got to say, Mrs. B uses a lot of Mountain Dew as a drink.
It doesn't taste bad.
Mike Jolitz claiming that's his drink.
There you go. Mike Jolitz says that's his drink. Mike Jolitz also says hi to you. Oh. She says hi back, Mike.
Now, could you ask Mrs. B, on behalf of the rest of our listeners here, are those maraschino cherries?
They most certainly are maraschino cherries.
Okay.
We have nothing but the best in this house. Mike Jolitz says Mountain Dew is great in drinks. And we do have a lot of Mountain Dew because my son, my little one, my little son loves Mountain Dew. So we have Mountain Dew a lot in this house.
Okay. Just watch those teeth. Watch the little guy's teeth.
Well, they're all falling out, so they can rot and fall out.
The big boy teeth will be in eventually, and you'll have to deal with that.
What is this supposed to taste like? It doesn't taste bad.
It's a website that
yeah, take a sip.
I don't appreciate that you always tell her it doesn't taste exactly as you imagine. Give her some fucking credit.
Yeah, it's good. What'd you say? Give her what?
Give her some fucking credit. You're always like, "What's this supposed to taste like?"
No, she says it too because when she looks up the drinks, they like say, "Oh, it's going to taste like a cherry donut, whatever."
I guess Arizona.
She makes the drink
of maraschino cherries.
Maraschino cherries, yes. Mike Jolitz says there's no shortage of maraschino cherries in Arizona.
There you go.
So
did you know that?
So she finds the drink recipes, and they say like, "Oh, it's going to taste like a cherries jubilee, whatever the fuck." And you make the drink, and a lot of times it doesn't taste like that. I mean, they all taste good, and she knows. She tries them. She says, "Yeah, it doesn't taste like that at all, but it's good. This is good. This is really good. I'm quite enjoying my my drink."
We're gonna need to snippet all these videos and decide what the top 3 drinks of the year are, and that's a lot of work we got to do. But
that is a lot of what I'm waiting for, and she knows is the drink called a purple motherfucker.
Oh, okay. I'm waiting again for one you made called the Cave Crew Radio.
Well, I sent you the recipe to send to Jimmy.
I know, but maybe Mrs. B can do her take on it.
Oh yeah, I'll give you. So I made a drink. If you remember when I was making drinks before all this, I made a drink called the CCR.
Yes.
So that's in there. So maybe for next week, DK is saying your take on the CCR. So it's in the book already.
And I'm wondering, I just in my mind, and you guys know how deviant I am, I'm imagining her serving it to you in like a cup that's a toilet.
There's enough for another one.
Because that would suit us so well.
Okay. Yeah, I'll probably take another one.
Okay.
All right. She has to go tend to our young son, but yeah. So she said okay. She will definitely look. The CCR recipe is written in our drink book. So
tell her that I'm suggesting this should be served in a plastic toilet.
I will let her know. She went upstairs already.
Yeah. Anyway, glad you got your drink and you're still with us. Do you want to go to Mike Jolitz or over to the news, or what do you want to do here?
Let's do a couple of news stories, and then we can do Mike Jolitz and then come back.
All right. So let's.
I just have to find. Hold on, give me
I'm
a
not
second.
ready yet. You gotta let me do my thing here. See, I know you've been gone a little bit, but
now it's time for the news with our senior correspondent, the Big B.
Right, and then I've written down the stories you told me about, and I think this is the first one you're going to be really happy what I did for you. So, what's this story here?
The first story of the night comes from NBCnews.com. The headline reads, Gen Z from...
It's happened where? On TikTok.
Oh, we finally got it.
Of course. Gen Z.
Of course it's TikTok.
Of course it's TikTok. Gen Z TikTok user goes viral, documenting abrupt exit from job interview. He says weekends are for football.
And they are for football.
If you don't have a job that requires weekend work.
Right. You gain experience, you gain leverage, and you do the 9 to 5, Monday to Friday. You don't have a job, whether you're a social influencer or not on TikTok, you may have to work the odd weekend.
Right.
There is such a thing, by the way, Big B, before you continue, as DVR.
Right.
Right? Yeah.
Remember when there was the VCR? You can record.
Do you remember the one that wasn't like the battery operated? It had the fucking cord?
Oh, yeah,
like
of course.
30-foot cord on that thing.
That's right.
Yeah, those were awesome.
A 22-year-old musician has gone viral for his video documenting his departure from an interview for a part-time job after learning the role would require working weekends. Yeah, I'm sorry. You said it was a weekend job? Justin Ross, who goes by his artist name, 9 letters on
That's his
TikTok.
name? 9 letters?
His artist name is 9 letters.
So there's not 9 letters.
That's his name. The number 9 and the word letters.
Excuse me.
Please. This is his name on, of course, TikTok, says in the video, which features him recording part of his virtual interview. Yes, the interviewer clarifies. Yeah, that works, Ross replies before abruptly closing out the call. Red Zone comes first, he wrote in the caption, referring to NFL Red Zone, which broadcasts on Sundays all day long during the NFL regular season.
Right.
The video has garnered nearly 500,000 views and about 37,000 likes as of Monday afternoon. The video's virility has underscored what Ross described as a generational difference in approach to work-life balance. One thing that is really
slept to find, apparently.
One thing that is really slept on with our generation is that we're trolling on the internet and we make light out of dark situations, but we are in tune to a lot of things at the same time, he said in an interview with NBC News. And I think the older generations, it looks to them like we're lazy and we're not following through on things, which is 100% fucking true, you asshole.
I'm beginning to get a brand new understanding of these lazy pieces of shit. We don't understand. That's right. We go to work.
We have a job, motherfucker.
We don't live in our parents' basements.
A fucking jerk off. When it feels as if many of the available jobs undervalue workers or fail to meet their needs, Ross said he believes young people have less incentive to feel loyal or grateful to any one employer. Here's the problem. Before I go any further, the problem with this generation that we're talking about, they feel that they are owed everything. They don't want to work for anything. We've all started at the very bottom of whatever we are doing and worked our way up. That's how you gain experience. That's how you gain respect in the workplace. That's how you are able to get higher paychecks. You work your way up. You don't start at the top and feel like you're going to run the world, because it's not going to fucking happen.
Because you don't have the knowledge to do it.
You're a dumb shit at this point.
Shit.
You are a dumb shit at this point and know nothing. You know absolutely fucking nothing. You sit on your ass and sit on TikTok all day.
And what does he identify as?
Talent.
What does he identify as a gender, by the way?
Oh, I don't know. I hope he identifies as a fucking dead person. These shifting attitudes fall in line with Gen Z's tendency to set former boundaries during the job hunt as well as in the workplace. A Deloitte Global 2022 Gen Z and Millennials survey found that feeling the workplace was detrimental to their mental health and burnout are top reasons Millennials and Gen Zs left their employers over the last 2 years.
I've been burnt out for 30 years.
Again, they don't want to fucking work. They want to start at the top. They want to sit around and just have money fall into their lap. It doesn't happen. You are a lazy piece of shit.
Don't understand work-life balance.
Fucking ridiculous.
I should write that down too. Hang on.
You're writing down. I've written down nothing, and I'm fairly certain I'm not going to write down much because of the medication I'm on, and I'm drinking whatever this was. Which I'm done with. And my wife said there's more for a refill. So after this story, we can go to Mike Jolitz and I can message my wife for a refill.
Okay. Well, we should finish the two that are twined together.
That's what I said. After this one, then there's this next one.
Well, you're done with this.
Yes, that was the end of the story.
All right. Thank you, 9 letters, for providing that with us. And I wonder if he plays fantasy football. Next on the docket, I suppose I got to cue it up again, right?
Yes, you certainly do.
Because this story comes from.
This comes from the.
It's happened where? On TikTok.
Yeah. Oh, you got a double bonus TikTok, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this gem.
This comes from the Daily Mail. Headline reads 21-year-old TikTok star with millions of fans is slammed after she posted a sobbing video begging followers for money because she accidentally bought a $100,000 couch.
Accidentally.
And she says she doesn't.
Wayfair? Where
I
did
don't
she
know.
buy this?
And she says she doesn't want to get a job.
Oh, her and 9 letters should hook up.
Oh, they would be a great couple.
They would.
A 21-year-old TikTok star with nearly 8 million followers has been slammed. Let's see. Says the idea of getting a job makes her throw up.
Oh, yeah. See, that's a social disease. That's a disability.
Is it? Quinlan Blackwell from Los Angeles, California. Of course, she's from Los Angeles. Faced a furious backlash.
9 letters. Keep your eye on TMZ, ladies and gentlemen. It's coming to you real soon.
She faced a furious backlash after she posted a video of herself sobbing into a camera while claiming that she inadvertently purchased the pricey piece of furniture after entering her credit card details into an online auction site as a joke.
Great idea. Use your credit card.
Yeah, as a joke, sure.
Yeah. I'm doing a TikTok live. I'm going to enter my credit card, but I'm not going to hit enter unless I gag.
What the fuck is wrong with these assholes?
Or dry heave or whatever it is.
Captioning the video, which has racked up 6.8 million views, I accidentally bought a $100,000 couch. Oops. The influencer then issued an emotional plea to her 7.9 million followers to send her online donations in order to help her cover the cost of the couch, which she insists she cannot pay for.
And there's no like cancellation. There's like, see, on my credit card, I got security, right? That's one of the reasons, if we go on a trip or a major purchase, put it on the credit card, pay it later, because we got that guarantee from Visa.
Right. Well, in between tears, the influencer begged others to donate or let her borrow money so that she can cover the sky-high cost of the furniture.
I'm good for it.
Yeah.
I'm good for it.
She pleaded, I almost crashed my car when I saw it. If you have $1 million, could you please donate? If you have $1 billion, can you let me borrow some, please?
So wait a minute. She almost crashed her car, meaning she's driving while she's TikToking live on a live auction, entering her credit card. Is that not against the law in some states?
In most states, yes. And I wish the almost word was not in that sentence. I wished it said, I crashed my car.
Yeah, but can you imagine what she'd be asking for then?
Well, and then it would say, I'm talking to you from the afterlife. That would be so much better.
She'd look like fucking Wednesday from the Addams Family begging you for money.
Quinlan then posted a
the Banana Boat song or something.
Quinlan then posted a
I want to go home.
Quinlan then posted a follow-up video, which was captioned, they won't give me a refund on the couch. She then explained that she was going to set up an OnlyFans account to help pay for the expensive furniture.
I can't wait.
I don't want to, but I'm going to have to, Quinlan added, before noting she needed money for dental work and to replace one of her side mirrors on her car as well.
Because she was on an online auction while she was driving. Tell me more about this OnlyFans. This is another one we need a little stinger for.
It does. We really should. There's enough OnlyFans stories that we could use it.
OnlyFans and TikTok seem to be like a virus with each other. Stay on Instagram, stay on Facebook, stay on Twitter. You seem to be in your own little realm. You get into TikTok, you start to go to the OnlyFans, which I think for research purposes, I got to subscribe to a few. Is just to check things out.
For show purposes only.
Show purposes only, ladies and gentlemen.
While in a fit of tears, the influencer explained she was disgusted at the thought of having to work and even went as far as claiming the thought of having a job made her want to throw up. She added, "I don't want to do a job." How about you learn proper English first? I'm about to throw up because I know they didn't refund me. In a YouTube video, Quinlan further explained that she wasn't passionate about working before noting she should get what she wants. She said, "I'm not passionate about working. I'm passionate about being comfortable and not doing shit."
Well, you know what? Truth be told, Big B, I'm the same way.
But you have a work ethic and you actually have responsibilities in life.
But to feel comfortable and have a heated house and food in my fridge and a vehicle to get me everywhere, unfortunately, Shaquana, or whatever the hell her name was, I gotta do it.
She goes on to say, "I'm hot. I'm pretty. I'm smart." You are definitely not smart. "I'm cool.
I don't know.
I should get what I want in this world." Quinlan explained that she had been trying to purchase a couch for the past 5 months and had been looking at the $100,000 couch specifically for years. She added, "I can afford an IKEA."
Then you intentionally bought it. You don't look at something for 5 years and then press the button. Where the fuck is there a $100,000 couch?
I have no idea. On some auction site. She added, "I can afford an IKEA couch."
Did Marilyn Monroe lose her virginity on there?
I don't know. She added, "I can afford an IKEA couch, but I don't want it. I want something nice. I deserve something nice." Although the influencer claims she doesn't want to work, she makes her earnings by modeling for large companies, including Free People and Skims.
You and 9 letters deserve to live in an ant farm. Okay?
I want to see
you fucking deserve.
I want to see fucking her and 9 letters one day on cops in a domestic battery dispute.
Entertain us. Make some money. Join a flea circus. You fucking piss ants.
So here's some TikTok news that we may not have known.
Okay.
According to SEO Design Chicago, TikTokers that qualify for the Creator Fund or who have at least 100,000 followers could earn anywhere from $200 to $1,000 a month.
So let's start boosting. We need a new TikTok commercial on this show.
We need TikTok. We need 100,000 TikTok followers.
Come on, Cave Crew Radio on TikTok. We're great guys.
And then we too could bid on a $100,000 couch.
Well, I promise I won't bid on a $100,000 couch. I'll give away free M&Ms or something. Just get me to that level.
And that's basically the end of the story.
Yeah, Lord. Her and 9 letter. I'm telling you. All right, so you want me to skip over to Mike Jolitz?
Yeah, and then we'll pick up the...
No, we've got some more great stories for you, ladies and gentlemen. But for those of you that are new here on Alternative Twist Radio and Pulse Talk Radio, and even Cave Crew Radio, we get new people drop by all the time. We have the man, the myth, the legend. He thinks he's nobody. He posts on Facebook and Twitter, and no one's going to listen. Yada yada. We think he is a podcast god, and that's why he's part of the stream. And so let's bring in our good buddy. Well, you call up for another intravenous of the drink of the week, ladies and gentlemen, Mike Jolitz.
And now, Cave Crew Radio presents Mike Reads the News with Mike Jolitz.
Hello, Cave Crew Radio. How the hell are you, DK? And hello, how are you, Sir Big B? And I am doing fantastic. It's Friday evening. Got me a cold beverage in my hand, and I added some alcohol to it. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, all is well out here. And now, it is time for Mike Reads the News. A jury found Kevin Spacey not guilty of molesting an actor back in 1986. Does that mean I get to go back to watching Kevin Spacey movies again? NASCAR suspended McDonald's sponsored driver Bubba Wallace one race after wrecking Kyle Larson in a race last week. He spun him around. Good God. Sorry, Bubba, but no Happy Meal for you. You're a dick. The baseball division championship games are going on. The Yankees are playing the Astros, and the Phillies are playing the Padres. Wow. Yeah, I love this time of year. The NFL is adding a game on Black Friday next year. Oh, good. Thursday Night Football has had some really shitty games. How bad could a Friday game after Thanksgiving be? And in Hockey Fantasy League, Coach K defeated the Great Kills Kings. Bacon lost to Team Nads. Big B lost to New York City Habs. MP's Isles lost to Jake Lloyd. And Jay's Swag team lost to Melissa's Majestic Testicles. I don't know what their team name is, but anyway, they lost. So that's 4 home wins in the Fantasy League with DK and Bacon and Big B. Week 2 matchup is Coach K against the Habs. I'm going to pull for Coach K. Bacon is taking on the Kills Kings. I think Bacon's going to win that one. Big B is taking on Jay's Swag team. I see a blowout for the Big B. The MP's Isles against Team Nads. That's a tight one. I think that one, Team Nads might pull that one out. And finally, Jake Lloyd is taking on Melissa's Majestic Testicles. I think that one's going to be a blowout. Jake is going to take that home win away from Melissa. All right, that's it for the Hockey Fantasy League news. Peter got some new stupidity out there now. Here goes. Check this out. Let's see if I can say it without laughing. They say that fish are individuals and don't want to become your prize from carnivals or fairs. How dare they assume what fish think? Joe Biden was booed at the Eagles game last Monday night. Why was she there? Way to go, Philadelphia. I would have booed her ass, too. Yeah, the White House said the cheering is diverse. I got them up. And finally in the news, the Chicago Bears team finally passed Cooper Kupp in receptions last weekend when they hit 63 pass completions. Cooper has 56 by himself. All right, guys, so that's it for the news. It is now time for the tidbits. They're not headlines. They're just little tiny pieces of shit. Yeah. Liz Truss resigned already as the UK Prime Minister. Her sorry ass only lasted 6 weeks. Yeah. Kanye West, or Ye to his friends, is going to buy Parler. I have no idea what Parler is. Yeah. Yesterday was International Pronoun Day. I decided my pronoun is Apache Attack Helicopter. Yeah. And finally, in the tidbits, Tom Brady bought him a pickleball team. I'm not sure why. All right, guys, so that's it for the news. That does it for the tidbits. I am out of here until next week. I hope you guys have a great, however long that's going to be. And choose Chow on a feeder saying later. Bye-bye.
Hot topics, weird news, shock talk radio, cavecrewradio.com.
The one and only Mike Jolitz, ladies and gentlemen, a regular to the show, and always learn something new. You don't need to read the newspaper. You don't need to, watch the news. Just tune in here with us for a few minutes, and Mike will let you know everything that's important in the world.
I like when he said when Joe Biden got booed at the Eagles game that the cheering was diverse. That's a great line.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That is a great, great line.
my favorites I will save for the show notes and show names. I think my medication is kicking in too. All right, you ready to get back to this?
Hold while I write things down. I can't even write. Holy shit.
I said, "Bubba, give it a bop." That's my show name. Cave Crew Radio is the name of the show, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. And we're glad to have you here. There's not too many you got to get through. I think 3.
Damn it.
I like this one, though.
Yeah, this is a good one. This, again, comes from the Daily Mail. Headline reads, female passenger who was sandwiched between 2 obese people on American Airlines flight is awarded $150 voucher after posting that cabin picture.
Too fat to fly.
An Australian woman who found herself sandwiched between 2 overweight passengers on a flight has revealed the response from the airline. Sydney Watson, an Australian-American conservative political commentator, sparked a storm after she shared a photo of her 3-hour flight and complained about being wedged between 2 obese people. She faced an intense backlash online, with American Airlines' official Twitter account seemingly rebuffing her complaints. However, she has now shared an email she received from the company on Monday, where American Airlines apologized and offered her a $150 coupon. The airline also claimed that the attendants on the flight were unable to change Ms. Watson's seat. The email read, "I sincerely regret the enjoyment and comfort of your flight on American Airlines was diminished due to another customer exceeding their seat's space."
Wait a minute. This is great. Due to another customer exceeding their space. If that's not politically correct.
Oh, that's ridiculously politically correct.
Instead of calling them a fat whore.
100%. We do our best to avoid uncomfortable situations regarding seats. I can understand your disappointment with the situation not being remedied to your satisfaction. It seems that our flight attendants were not able to make changes to the seating arrangement. I'm sure you know in the future you are always welcome to discuss the matter with our flight attendants.
So wait, in defense of overweight people, what are we supposed to do? Overweight people are reserved for rows A, B, and C. They need to be wedged in together like luggage in the fucking compartment area.
No, but see, I understand where this.
I get it too. I'm claustrophobic on a plane. Like I wouldn't want this to happen to me. But we've done stories like this before where some people should pay for 2 seats.
Oh, I agree 100%. And I hate if I go to an event, and I remember I went to see Bill Burr in the summer, and it was like, it wasn't individual seats. It was like the bench seating in this tennis stadium. And I had this woman sitting next to me, not obese at all. She was, a fit woman sitting next to me, but we were all so squished in. She was like, her leg was touching my leg, and I don't want to be touched by people. I don't want people touching me. I don't want an arm graze. I don't want a leg touching a leg. I don't want any of that shit. Leave me alone.
Well, unfortunately, when you go to sporting events or you go to these concerts, like they're trying to jam their value in. They want every ticket for what it's worth. Yeah, I agree. It drives me fucking crazy too. When I buy tickets, Big B, I'll go like 5 or 6 rows up to make. You can ask Isby and my son. I am always on the aisle.
Me too. 100%. Me too.
Like I'll look and we'll be looking at seats. Like we're going to a game in Detroit to see the Leafs, and there's some seats closer for the same price, but I'm in the middle. Nope. I'm on the aisle.
My wife knows that if we have those seats where it starts on the aisle or whatever end, I get that end seat. Because I absolutely do not want anybody touching me.
No, you can ask Isby the same thing. I got Isbia or my son beside me, their family. That's okay. We share genetics. But yeah, I need that outside. Same on a plane. I'd rather sit on, like we flew to Nashville. I was on the outside. Melissa's like, you want the window? No, you get the window. I'm as close to the outside as I can possibly be.
And when we were flying back from Phoenix over the summer, I had the option to like upgrade the seat a little bit, not the first class, but just like a little more in front with a little more room. And I saw that they had 3 seats together. I said, I don't care how much it costs. I'm taking that because I don't want anybody I don't know sitting next to me.
Right.
So it was me, my wife, my younger son, and directly across the aisle was my older son. All 4 of us right there. I didn't have to worry about some fucking jerk off getting up and going to the bathroom every 6 seconds, touching me, leaning on. No way.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah, it's so I understand 100% where this woman is coming from.
Like, because if I was sandwiched between 2 obese people, I probably would die. I probably need to pull down that oxygen thing and hyperventilate or whatever.
Yeah, there's no way.
You know how the stewardess is, and you pull down the
Yep.
I'm pulling it down because I got 2 fucking fat people on either side of me, and if I don't end up out of this plane with varicose veins because we're flying at a high altitude, I'm fucked.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like being inside of a Ziploc bag.
Oh, it's terrible. Yeah.
Like, there's no chance in hell but I'm same as you. I don't know if Isby's out there. I don't know who's in chat, but she can verify. I need the outside seat.
Yes, I need the outside seat for 2 reasons. 1, because I don't like people and I don't want anybody touching me. But 2, my back and my knees are shot, so I need to stretch out a little more. I need that room to stretch out into the aisle a little bit.
And see, I like it that because nothing annoys me more than people fucking spilling popcorn on me and other shit.
Right.
Saying, excuse me during a power play.
Right.
So if I want to dash out and get a beer or a hot dog or whatever, or take a piss, I just want to go.
Yep. No, I agree 100%.
And the only person saying, excuse me, are my wife and my son. But it doesn't matter because when you have the end seat, they'll usually come from 4 sections down with their fucking popcorn and balloons and whatever else they bought. Excuse me. You're not even in this fucking section, you piece of shit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and that's another thing. If I go to like a concert and no matter where I sit, I always, like I said, try to sit on the end. But no matter where I sit, if I'm at a concert, I always am sitting next to the people that have been drinking since fucking 2:00 the previous day.
Right.
So they have to piss every 6 seconds.
Yeah.
So you got to get up in the middle of the song. Excuse me, you got to go to the bathroom. Okay, I'll go. Sit back down. They come back. Oh, excuse me, I got to get to my seat. 10 minutes later, excuse me, I got to go to the bathroom again. Jesus fucking Christ.
Same thing.
Just stay by the goddamn bathroom.
We were at that concert about 3 months ago, and we were also at a baseball game. And I'm like, every pitch in the baseball, like, why are you here?
Right.
Did you get the tickets for free?
Right.
Because you're obviously not sitting and watch. And you can again ask. I got up in the 5th inning of the baseball game and went and talked to the security guy on the veranda. There was a little restaurant there, and I just ate peanuts and drank beer and talked to the dude. And I was like, I can't handle this anymore. Like, I can't even see. I paid money for these seats, and people keep standing up. And one guy's on. One dude, hi, where are you? I'll tell you where you are. You're blocking my fucking view, you piece of fucking shit.
Right. Yep, I agree.
Anyway, if you're overweight, it's probably best not to fly. It's better to walk. Better for your health. Just my opinion.
That's it for the story.
All right, that was a good one. All right. I don't even know where we're going next. This could be a good one. This is.
That's that one. Yep.
Any of you been looking at buying a new house lately? These people had some bad luck.
This next story comes from the New York Post. Headline reads, new homeowners find filthy underwear, poop in toilet, and dirty dishes.
What a way to welcome your new homeowners.
When this couple snagged their picture-perfect first home, they turned the key to find that the previous owner had left a mountain of unwashed dishes in the kitchen sink, dirty underwear on the floor next to the poop-filled toilet in the bathroom, and a gigantic picture of a family vacation plastered on the wall.
So obviously they did. This must have been a bad divorce, right? You don't want your fine china,
right?
You got a family vacation picture on the wall and poop in the toilet. When I sell my house in a few years, I'm not ready to move yet. I'm going to leave poop in the toilet.
Great, nice big semen log.
Welcome to your new home.
That's it.
Here's a turd in the toilet.
Hold while I write things down.
I hope you can read what you write. But no, real quick question while Big B is doing that. I noticed they said a couple, and I'm assuming they're lesbians.
I would assume, yes.
All right. Okay. Not that we're judging, ladies and gentlemen. We cover all types of people on this show, but that is not a husband and wife.
That is a wife and wife.
I have a question. Gay men, especially on that TikTok, are you a top or are you a bottom? I get, like when I was a kid, it used to be, are you a passer or a receiver, right?
Right. Yeah.
Like, who's the top and the bottom in the lesbian? Wouldn't
they be side by side?
You know what? Let me clarify this. I still don't understand it with the men, but there's a penis and there's an asshole. So I kind of get it. I don't, but I kind of do. I don't get what they're fetching.
Look up scissoring.
Oh God. I can't. I'm getting too old for this shit.
You're not going to find it on TikTok, but look up scissoring.
I'll probably find it somewhere on Pornhub.
Pornhub, there you go.
So they scissor. So their clams clap. Is that what you're
correct? Yes, you get it. Yes.
So their clams clap. All right.
That's right.
Oh, Lord, have mercy on my soul. Anyway.
This is just what we dreamed of on our first day in our new house. UK-based homeowner Alicia Maya sarcastically penned in the caption of her trending TikTok house tour.
Hang on a minute, ladies and gentlemen. I wasn't prepared for this.
It's happened where? On TikTok.
Of course it did.
In the footage, which fetched over 1.7 million views, she and her partner Paige sardonically gave online audiences a glimpse at the cute, quote-unquote, surprises they encountered on move-in day. His washing up, Alicia wrote in the closed caption of the chaotic clip as she zoomed in on the pile of dirty plates and cups that were left behind from the former tenants. A bed furnished with a suitcase and his entire wardrobe, she continued, panning over to a room with heaps of clothes strewn across the bed and the floor.
Did anyone think of calling 911 in this situation? Maybe we have missing persons.
I'm assuming in this case it's 999.
999, right. Okay, sorry.
But the pièce de résistance of the home from hell.
You did that wonderfully.
Did I? I'm drunk and fucking fucked up.
Pièce
de résistance from the home from hell came in the form of an enormous wall mural featuring a smiley family foursome. Now, if you can zoom in here.
Okay, hang on a minute, ladies and gentlemen. We gotta get Big B on solo here. Oh, look at that.
That's the wall mural of the family foursome.
So is it the woman beside the man in the dark shirt that left the shit?
I couldn't tell you.
Okay.
Let's see. The creepy supersized snapshot sent social media spectators into a tickled tizzy.
A tickled tizzy, ladies and gentlemen.
Hold while I write things down.
Yes, that's a good one. I thought I had a couple of good ones here, but anyway.
The wall photo had me crying. Imagine just keeping it. Keep the mural, make it a comical shrine to confuse new guests, said somebody on TikTok. The big photo of the fam has to stay. I'm sorry, another teased. Elsewhere in the viral video, Alicia showcased the ex-owner's mound of used undies, a toilet complete with turd, and a death trap of an outdoor trampoline.
Oh, this is wonderful.
She closed the post writing, actually just all his belongings that we had to help him move out, with a cheeky face smile. In her comment section, Alicia went on to provide additional comment for confusing viewers saying, would just like to say that we bought the house from a live man who has had weeks to pack and move after, and this was after we completed. So after the closing, obviously, and all that.
He had weeks to move and certainly more than 24 hours to flush the toilet.
Correct. Also, he's been a really nice guy, and we literally helped him move out his stuff, move his stuff with him.
These lesbians take the cake. They should win the Mother Teresa Award. He's actually a really nice guy.
He's a really nice guy, and we literally helped him move his stuff with him, but the mucky underwear tipped me over the edge.
That would push me over the edge.
End of story.
All right. Well, that was interesting. But they did a good deed.
That was quite a nice drink. Hold while I eat some maraschino cherries.
Yeah, eat some maraschino cherries where we recap what's going on. Ladies and gentlemen, I do want to bring you a bit of suspense here because the next story that's coming up, you know us, we like sports, we like competition, we like games, all that sort of stuff. I have been waiting weeks for this story to come up and to have an opportunity to discuss this with Big B as he washes down a maraschino cherry with beer.
Quite tasty.
All right. So,
wow.
I've been, you okay? We're almost there.
We're
crossing the finish line.
We still got 28 minutes to go. I'm trying.
Well, I know, but once we're done this story, you and I'll just fucking talk,
or you might just talk.
Maybe.
Wow.
All right.
The next story, the final story of the night, comes from the New York Post. Headline reads, huge chess world upset of Grandmaster sparks wild claims of cheating with a vibrating sex toy.
A vibrating sex toy. I've been waiting for this one.
A cheating scandal is buzzing in the chess world with wild allegations of using technology, including vibrating anal beads.
Vibrating? I didn't even know such a thing existed. This goes to show you the little vanilla world I live in. I knew there were like they'd shove like little beads up their ass and pull them out. And then I knew the butt plugs, I think, have a little battery in them. Not that I've tried them, ladies and gentlemen. I have never butt plugged. But, you know, and I know the cock things swing up and down like this. But I've never imagined vibrating anal butt beads or whatever they call them, not to mention smart ones.
But have you raped?
I have not raped.
Okay. The anal beads would be used to signal winning moves after a teenage newcomer beat a world champion at a high-stakes tournament.
So wait a minute. I want to imagine this. I'm the teenage guy, okay? I know I'm not, far from it. I'm looking at Pawn to Knight 2.
Okay.
And all of a sudden I get that fucking thing up to my anal G spot. Nope. Queen to Castle 4.
There you go.
Okay, I'm catching on here. See, I'm not as old and defunct as you think I am.
Hans Niemann, 19, of San Francisco, California, caused a major upset when he defeated Norwegian Grandmaster Magnus Carlsen, 31, at the Sinquefield Cup in St. Louis, Missouri on September 4th. In the wake of the stunning result, the chess world exploded into such an uproar that Neiman faced allegations of cheating, was banned from chess.com, and even billionaire Elon Musk weighed in with a tweet mocking online rumors that a rectally inserted device was used in the possible scam.
Only Elon Musk would know this because he's used them before.
I guess. Talent hits a target no one else can hit. Genius hits a target no one else can see because it's in your butt.
Okay, so I'm assuming it's the guy on the right who has the anal beads inserted because he looks like a straight guy and he's not really impressed that his coach is going to these measures.
Yes, the guy on the right is the 19-year-old.
Right. So he's not impressed, but his coach, his sensei, whatever they call him in chess, put these fucking things up your ass. They're going to vibrate. And
allegedly.
Sorry, but I'm running as if the story is real, right? So he's annoyed. He probably feels like he's got a shit, okay? Because he's got these beads up his ass.
Right.
And he knows full well what he needs to do. He's got to checkmate. He's got to capture the king, right? But he's got some dojo master with a fucking buzzer. Like, would you remember the episode of Cheers where they were making the mailman dance? Zzz, dance, mailman, dance. So
dance for me, monkey, dance.
Yeah, so he's sitting there. He's concentrating. He's like, okay, this is the grand champion. I know what I got to do. I got to move my knight, 2 up and 1 to the left and align my queen to slide across and take out his castle. And all of a sudden his ass starts buzzing.
There you go. Now you would figure.
And what do you do at that point? Is that a symbol to make a different move? Or does he call timeout because the guy's fucking buzzing his ass?
Well, I would say, wouldn't it be obvious if he did have something buzzing in his ass? Wouldn't you hear it? Wouldn't you hear the vibration against the chair?
I've never had anything buzzing in my ass. So I can't speak with authority on this.
Okay.
And again, in my mind, anal beads kind of have a trail, right? Like
like a slug trail?
Plug. It's not like a butt plug. It's snug, right? The beads kind of, you can put in as many of the beads as you want, right? Because how else are you going to fetch them out if you don't have a little bit of the string hanging?
Are you speaking from experience? Wait, hold on.
No.
You seem to know a lot about this.
No, I'm using my imagination. I'm like Avatar, like I put on the fucking thing and, ooh, I'm an anal bead. This is fucking ridiculous. But anyway.
Carlsen is the reigning 5-time world chess champion, while Neiman was the lowest rated player in the tournament. His loss to the newbie ended his 53-game winning streak, and he quickly withdrew from the tournament, which features a $350,000 cash prize. I've always enjoyed playing at the STL Chess Club, and hope to be back in the future, he tweeted. He added a cryptic video of a speech by soccer manager Jose Mourinho. I prefer not to speak, Mourinho said in the 2020 video. If I speak, I'm in big trouble, and I don't want to be in big trouble. Observers online were quick to accuse Neiman of using technology to cheat despite no evidence of foul play.
Well, it's not like that somebody's going to come over and ask him to pull down his pants and see if he has anal beads.
Well, I think that they talk about that later. Players could use the vibration-based buttons placed in their shoes to communicate with a chess engine hidden somewhere in their clothing to gain outside advice on what moves to play. The computer systems predict game outcomes and provide recommendations on how to win.
So
the vibrating.
I'm all for CGI and all these, like, you play a computer and the computer gets smarter, and I realize that that's on a computer. How does that translate into vibrations of anal beads? This is what you have to clarify.
Well, it goes on. The vibrating shoes theory sparked.
There's no answers to my questions, but I've just hit the fucking jackpot, ladies and gentlemen.
The vibrating shoes theory sparked the unfounded allegations that Neiman was tapping into a computer using a prostate massager or wireless anal beads. Through the logistics of how that would work were though the logistics of that of how that would work were unclear. Currently obsessed with the notion that Hans Niemann has been cheating at the Sinquefield Cup chess tournament using wireless anal beads that vibrate him the correct moves. One professional gamer tweeted. Niemann was frisked before the game against Carlsen, and security found nothing, according to The Guardian. Niemann was then banned from chess.com and uninvited from its global championship, a $1 million event with online qualifiers in Toronto.
Under the assumption this is in Toronto, Canada.
Well, the next thing is in Toronto.
Originally, that he's got anal beads. Excuse me, wireless anal beads.
Wireless, yes. The original tournament was in St. Louis. What they're talking about coming up is in Toronto.
But he was banned from the one in Toronto. They couldn't catch him at the border. I got to go like this. I got to take my shoes off. I got to take my belt off. I got to empty my pockets. You can't find the guy's fucking anal beads when he's going through customs.
Well, again, the beads supposedly were in use in St. Louis.
Well, I realize that, but obviously if he used it to win once, he's going to use it again.
Right, but he's already banned from Toronto, so he's not even going to be at the border to be searched.
Right. So he's banned on suspicion of wireless anal beads.
Right. We have invited Niemann to provide an explanation in response with the hope of finding a resolution where Niemann can again participate on chess.com.
So what's he got to do? Duct tape his ass?
I don't know. I'm not going to let chess.com. I'm not going to let Magnus Carlsen. I'm not going to let Hikaru Nakamura, the three arguably biggest entities in chess, simply slander my reputation, because the question is, why are they going to remove me from chess.com right after I beat Magnus? A rep from chess.com told the Post Niemann was booted for cheating on the site. We have reached out to Niemann to explain our decision to privately remove him from chess.com and our events. We have shared detailed evidence with him concerning our decision, including information that contradicts his statements about the seriousness of his cheating on chess.com.
How do they know he has vibrating anal beads? Did his
it's just a rumor. They don't know. They have absolutely no idea.
They have evidence on this. So his eyes going like this every time the anal bead.
So basically, they have no evidence. It's just a rumor that was circulating on TikTok, of course. And the governing body of chess.com ran with it. The gameplay between Niemann and Carlsen shows both making mistakes. One sign that Niemann did not use a computer to cheat. Asked about Carlsen bowing out of the tournament, Niemann alleged the champ must have withdrawn because he was ashamed. I think he was just so demoralized because he's losing to an idiot like me. It must be embarrassing for the world champion to lose to me. I feel bad for him. Niemann had already beaten the world champion in August in an online tournament in Miami.
There you go. So he beat him once already.
Right. So basically, and that's basically the end of the story. So basically what it was is this unknown challenger beat the reigning champion.
Right.
And of course, those involved say that's impossible. That could never, ever happen because Magnus Carlsen is the reigning champion and could never be beat by someone like Niemann. And as we all know, as you and I know, as big sports guys, on any given day, anybody can beat anybody.
Yeah.
So, but in this case, because the champion that they want lost, he all of a sudden, he must have cheated, when there's no evidence whatsoever that he actually cheated.
Here's my question. Could he not have like a heat sensor under his armpit or something in his ear, somebody telling who the fuck came up with anal beads? What?
And that's the thing.
He is sick.
That's the thing. That's what they described. That's what they described earlier in the story, where, you know, I guess back in the day, they would have a vibrating thing in your shoe that would vibrate, that was hooked up to.
Go for that.
So they automatically assume, because he was frisked before he went into the tournament and they didn't find anything, they automatically assume, well, if they didn't find anything, it had to be inside him. And where's the only place you could do it really inside is in
the only available orifice.
Hold while I write things down, because that is a tremendous show note.
This is ridiculous, ladies and gentlemen. I've never followed chess, and I doubt I ever will. But I mean, like Big B said, we're fans of many sports. Like Mike Joel said, there was a suspension in a car race, and there was a goalie interference that got overturned in the Leaf Stars game last night, and it's ongoing. The famous flag in the Philadelphia Eagles football game. I just never thought we'd be talking about chess in this way.
It's, I mean, and it all boils down to, like you said, the underdog is never supposed to beat the champion, and occasionally it happens. But when it does, in this case, they think, oh, it has to automatically be cheating. It could never actually happen.
So, but give them an award, Big B. This is the most elaborate thing they could come up with,
and it's completely unprovable.
Not a flashing light in the distance, or something that we might think flashing cards or something. No, he's got to go through, to his pleasure or not, vibrating anal beads.
Right. And it's something that is completely unprovable. So it's basically, the social media world's word against his word. And of course, we all know where that's going to lead. The social media world will win.
They're going to jump all over it, like you and I.
Of course.
Yeah. Like, we're on top of this. This is big news.
Right.
This is bigger than the British Prime Minister leaving after 6 weeks.
Right. Yeah. That's where social media is right now.
Can someone in chat please Google Bluetooth anal beads for me? I need to know that they're a real thing.
Beads.
Right? Like, we need to know if they're real. I don't know. Whatever you're into.
I've written down more than I thought.
See, I motivated you on
You
this.
certainly have.
Ladies and gentlemen, there you go. That's all we got for news. But let's, before we go into the name of the show and the show notes and all that good stuff, how are you feeling now? So about an hour and 20 minutes ago, you divulged that you were under medication that advised you not to drink. You've been drinking heavy alcohol and had refills, and also beer. Is the medication correct?
Yes.
Or is it a false alarm?
It is 100% correct.
100% correct. You are going to sleep. You're going to be passed out on a cloud when you're done today. Will you need Mrs. B to escort you upstairs?
No, I think I can make it upstairs, but after that, I have no guarantees. I am flying high right now. Holy
But I hope the kids are in bed, because the worst thing is when you're like stumbling. I've been there too, but
no, well, my older son is in his room doing whatever he's doing. My younger son, I'm sure, is awake and will just run up and want to play, and I'm okay to like play a little bit, and then it'll just be like,
until you trip.
Daddy's still not feeling well. See, I can use that as an excuse. Daddy's still not feeling well. Daddy needs to go lay down and rest.
Okay. And maybe he'll go on with you and you guys use the train or something like that.
Yeah, but the medication was correct. I am flying high as a motherfucker right now. Wow.
All right, let me try to move through this because I also have to pee. I wrote down a lot of stuff. I wrote down just give it up for Santa B.
Oh, by the way, before I don't mean to interrupt, but my wife was very excited that you wanted to use a new nickname for me.
But that's for the other show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's for the other show because that was posted. You need to, when you're living a double life, you need to be able to divide yourself.
Right.
And I will use it.
Got it.
And I need to know where it comes from. But anyway.
Oh, yeah, I can tell you.
These old people don't understand work-life balance.
Mm-hmm.
I also like this one. I don't want to do a job. So these are all
don't
kind
want
of
to do a job.
Anyway. There is no shortage of maraschino cherries in Arizona. I'm not saying that all these are going to make it, but they're good ones.
That I must say is my favorite factoid of the night.
Yeah. I did write down from Mike Melissa's majestic testicles.
There you go.
I also wrote down from Mike, sorry, Bubba, no Happy Meal for you.
Mm-hmm.
And then we get down to the show names. I have wireless anal beads.
There you go.
I also have clam clapping. And then probably my favorite. It's from way back. I know it's dumb, but I like it. The number 9 letters.
9 letters.
9 letters. Way back.
Mm-hmm.
I know you've been writing down a lot, so I'm going to say you have 6.
I have 1, 2, 3. I have 5.
5. Okay, I was close. All right. Hit me with it.
First one would be a show note, possibly, and that was from Mike. The cheering was diverse.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
I did like that one. Speaking of about the booing for Joe Biden.
Yes.
The cheering was diverse.
Okay.
Here's one that I really like, but again, is a show note. The only available orifice.
Okay.
Next one, a tickled tizzy.
Yeah, that was a good one, too. We're not at the show name yet, ladies and gentlemen.
No, not yet. We have 2 more to go. So the next one is along the same lines as what you have, because you said you have wireless anal beads, but you also said Bluetooth anal beads.
Yeah, it is. It's like, that's better.
I like that one, but this last one just hits me, and I don't know if you're going to like it because it's very simple and to the point. Here's a turd.
Let's use it.
It's very simple and to the point. When we're talking about the house being sold, you just said, "Oh, and by the way, here's a turd."
Here's a turd. Just
simple.
Yeah.
To the point.
Simple and plain. Great show notes.
And I wrote down more than I thought. As fucked up as I am, I thought I wrote down more than I thought I would.
You did good, and I was scribbling the whole time. I was like going crazy.
I didn't think I was going to write that. I'm reading the stories. I'm watching you writing things down. At the beginning of the night, I'm saying there's no way I'm writing anything down.
Is anyone else there besides me going to follow 9 letters? I got to search him after the show.
I don't even have TikTok.
Oh, you got to get
I have no interest in social media at all.
No,
the only
no,
reason
TikTok
there's
is a
only
lot of
one
fun.
reason there's only one reason I have social media is because of this show. Well, two, because of this show and the hockey show.
Yeah.
But originally it was because of this show and my metal show back in the day. That's the only reason why I have social media.
But that's Facebook and Instagram. The Instagram is so fucking boring. But TikTok is fun.
I do not have TikTok.
And Twitter is fun. Twitter has some.
Well, I'm on Twitter. You know, I'm on Twitter, obviously.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I like Twitter. I'm old fashioned. I like Twitter. I a lot of our friends like to put every single fucking thing on Facebook.
Right.
My wife, your wife, they both fucking post shit all the. The only post I ever see from me, except for the odd one once or twice a year, are on the show.
Right.
Shows.
Yeah, I just my wife posts all the time. Well, you see her. That's how you see she's doing events.
Yeah.
She's posting her baskets. I don't know if you saw this past weekend. She was basket crazy.
James is in grade 12 graduation. She may have like an edible party or something.
I don't know what's going to happen at that point because my older son is a junior in high school. She doesn't do anything for the high school because they have their own people doing their own things. So she's throwing all of her abilities into my younger son, who's in grade 2 now.
Yeah, he got a ways to go.
He's got a ways to go, but we're counting down that it's not as long as you think.
No, listen, my kid's in college now, and I must have done something right. I don't know.
We're getting down to it. So I don't know what my wife's going to do when she no longer has to do gift baskets.
Can you imagine when you two retire?
No.
It's going to be such fun.
Is it? I don't think so.
Much fun.
She can't. By the time she can't do gift baskets, I'm going to have like fucking Halloween decorations falling out of the windows of this house.
Right. You're going to have fun. It's going to be tonight. Dinner comes in 7 courses. You need to open this brown paper bag, and then it's going to be great fun. I can't wait. I just hope I'm alive to see it and enjoy it with you. It's a few years away.
It is a few years away, and who knows? Maybe one day we'll all wind up in Arizona somewhere.
Oh, together. Can you imagine? Could you imagine how crazy you, me, and Mike Jolitz would drive the other fucking seniors?
Oh, that would be wonderful. The Arizona Senior Center.
Yes. Putting Snickers in the toilet and ratting out a Mr. Guilford.
Mr. Guilford?
Yeah.
Hold while I write things down.
It's too late for that.
Postscript. No, postscript. Mr. Guilford in the Arizona retirement community.
Yes. Just put it in the book.
That's what I'm doing.
So we can all sit around by the fire eating candy canes, reading the old Cave Crew books and having a chuckle amongst ourselves while the other people play euchre or whatever the fuck they're doing. Bridge.
I still want to know what euchre is.
Oh yeah, I gotta teach you that game. It's a great game. You'd love it. You could probably get a nap and learn it. Anyway,
I can't wait to look up the euchre app.
Yeah, look it up. It's spelled like EUCHRE, I believe. It's a very popular game here.
Oh, yeah, you put your ERS RE for some reason.
Well, no. I'm not one of those fucking weird people. Jason's the one who lives close to those fucking French freaks.
That's when you're in the Bell Center. It's the Bell Century.
Yeah, it ain't me. I might have a bad habit of saying hey, but that's about it.
Hey?
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for us this week. We got to get Big B to bed, and I really got to pee. But it was great having Big B back again. We think we had a great show with you. Thanks to everybody listening on our newest affiliates. We appreciate you. You know that you can also go and like the Facebook group or join the Facebook group, Cave Crew Radio, and check out the website. We got merchandise there and all kinds of cool shit. CaveCrewRadio.com. Until next week, ladies and gentlemen, my name is DK. On behalf of my overly stoned friend, B, we're out of here.
Later.
Thanks for joining us.
I want you to pack up and get out.
Get the hell out of here!
Go. Just go. Get out. Get the hell out.
That will conclude this evening's entertainment.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
They say, is Donald Trump an intellectual? Trust me, I'm like a smart person.